Hello friends, this is Sundareshan, Compliance Guru. You're tuned into my channel for board members and senior management. And in the playlist Board Anatomy, we have the word void. Well, last few videos we have been dealing with some Latin words, and the purpose is to ensure that it is not Greek or Latin for you. I'm only trying to dissect these jargons of words to make it easy for you to understand. Void. Void would mean not binding or not legal. Well, all acts that are void are usually on account of wrongdoing of a director or a person, but clearly all wrongdoings may not result in the act becoming void. What does this mean? Well, in law, void means of no legal effects. An action, document, or transaction which is void is of no legal effect whatsoever. The law, in fact, treats it as if it were never done, existed, or happened. The term void sometimes has been confused with the more liberal term voidable. Voidable means something that can be rectified, can be made good, but when it comes to a void contract, it's a contract which cannot be bound by its terms. Well, a void contract can be one in which any of the prerequisites of a valid contract may be absent. For example, there is no contractual capacity, the contract may be deemed to be void. So, the law cannot enforce any legal obligation to either party, especially the disappointed party, because they are not entitled to any protective laws as far as contracts are concerned. Incorporate agreement with unlawful object is void. Agreement in restraint of trade is void. And of course, an agreement contingent upon happening of an impossible event is void. Well, for the case law, let me take you to a good one, which is a spot exchange scam. Well, in this scam, the objects for which the company was formed as a spot exchange and the actual objects that was pursued by the company turned out to be completely different. And in fact, the board approved all of these transactions, which turned out to be void. Now, who suffers in the long run for any of such deviations are the persons who are at the receiving end. So, it's the same concept of a perpetrator and a victim, and unfortunately, for acts that are void, the victim suffers. Now, another story is of a pharma company releasing a drug without the regulator's approval. Now, during this COVID times, you would have read in so many of the publications or notices which has been issued where the vaccine is still tested and has not got the approval of the regulators to be used by the common man. Of course, this story is of a very big company, pharma company, which went ahead and introduced the drugs without the approval, which became a scam and was forced to withdraw the drugs. The company is now facing huge charges. So, this, friends, is void, which is without authority, without a proper approval process. If the company or the director enters into a contract with a third party, then it may become void or illegal or not binding. Stay tuned, stay safe, stay compliant. I will see you soon.